Are you looking for a podcast about skinless strawberry sins?
Well, then you must be the king of another podcast.
Oh! Good evening, Kelsey.
Good evening, Robert.
You guys never get to see it, but man, there's like a beat drop in the intro, and every time I'm like, BAM!
We jam out.
Could you imagine like a rave, like you go to a club and there's like a YMBToAP remix? It's just fucking
Oh my god.
the dude.
The Riddle Dude.
What's the name of this song? I don't even remember.
Say it every episode.
Yeah, well, I always call it the Roodle Dude. I call it the Roodle Dude in my heart.
I don't know why we've always had the file saved as Riddle Dude.
Because that's what I call it.
Yeah.
I think it's because, like, when we found this, the Grim Reaper blows the horn, by the way.
By Farage. When
we found it, I think there was like a whole joke about like
trumpet.
It was like when like girls die and it shows like them in heaven like doing all this stuff, and there was like when boys die and it's just like a bunch of like skeletons and trumpets, and it was just like they Roodle Dude. It was just like they going all crazy. And I think I just thought that was funny right when we found it, and I was like, oh my god, they're doing the Roodle Dude. Or something. So I think that's why, but that was all me. I just called it that for myself, but I inflicted it upon the file name, so I apologize for that. But what's going on? How's it going?
What's going on? How's it going? I'm thirsty. Can we crack it?
Super thirsty. Yes, please.
Let's rip it and grip it.
Do it. Ooh.
Pop it.
That just like went. It popped. Like, you know how sometimes you gotta go.
Yeah.
No, it's just like open fully.
Mine too is ready for us tonight.
I mean, it's like not flat. I was like, does that mean it's flat? Oh, it does taste weird.
Drinking a good old athletic. I love these.
No, I need me a Dr. Pepper. I didn't have one today at 2:00. Like normal.
You didn't have your 2:00 pep?
I didn't. We didn't even eat lunch. We ate lunch at 4 today.
That's not lunch.
And I was like, guess what? Not eating before the show later.
Yeah.
I'm good now. But speaking of drinking, in case you didn't know that, okay. I don't know where I told you about. I think I told you about this in the Zeitgeist, actually.
Yes, we were talking about Hell of a Boss, which we just watched for the last Zeitgeist. So if you're very interested in Hell of a Boss season 1, go subscribe.
Yeah, we did all 8 of those. So check that out. Well, because YouTube will recommend you stuff because of what you're watching.
Right.
I get all kinds of just like episode 1 of a show that's not real. Like I get tons of these animated, like not real shows.
Okay.
Right? And I've been getting this Lackadaisy one on TikTok for quite a while. And I've always been curious enough, but I've never delved into it yet.
Uh-huh.
So the other night I was like, you know what? I'm just going to get into it. I'm going to finally learn what this is. So it's a show called Lackadaisy. It's a bunch of cats during the Prohibition era.
Uh-huh. Okay.
So we've got this like, that's like 20s, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So you got a nice 20s vibe. And there's only one episode right now. There's just one. A season 1 is announced.
Okay.
But like announced, like I'm pretty sure like on YouTube, like it wasn't like announced from like Prime or anything like that.
Yeah.
I really, really dug the first show, the like pilot one, because it wasn't very finished to me. Like they kept a lot of the like, I mean, you're an artist, you went to art school and shit, so you would know. It's a lot of the like core is still in there. Like you'll see like a lot of like where they draw the round for the face.
Oh, cool.
You'll still see the sketching in a lot of the shots. You'll see like the armatures and stuff. Like you see a lot of like the design still left over in this final animation.
I love that.
It's really cool, and I like that, but I'm afraid that wouldn't stick in the real show. You know what I mean?
That's what I was going to ask. Like, I wonder if it translates over, or if they're like that's just like that because
I think it's just that pilot.
Yeah.
Because there are some shorts though. Like there are some short story. Like there's like 2 more of those. I watched like all 3 of these things.
Okay.
And the shorts didn't have that. So I think that was just a pilot thing. But the pilot was good. It was 27 minutes. And it's 3 cats trying to steal another like competitor's stash of booze.
Okay.
And then they show up and it's just fucking gunfights and car chases and stuff.
Shit.
And then one cat goes berserk and he gets in like a crane and just has dynamite, and he's got the crane just like driving through this like mill, and he's just like quoting poetry and throwing dynamite at people.
Okay.
It was nuts. It was nuts. And then the saddest cat of all time, the speakeasy that they like stole the booze for, is owned by this lady who I don't know if it was her brother or her husband that had died.
Okay.
The speakeasy's not working. She's just a distraught, poor, sad lady.
Dad.
Like she has this like hodgepodge of people that are trying to believe in the dream, and this is all they have. So she's like staying like the strong one for all them, even though she sees no need to do it. And it was real sad by the end. It
Sounds like it.
But like Prohibition cat 20s animation was not what I expected of that. But it's pretty good.
All right. It sounds like fun.
I like it. I think
Yeah,
you
I
might
might
like
check it
it.
out. I'll look at the pilot. You said it's 27 minutes.
27 minutes. It did not feel like that.
Okay.
Like, you know how like you can watch a thing and you know how long it is?
Yeah.
And then you watch something else and you're like, really? That just started, you know?
Yeah.
That went pretty quick, but there's a short that I think you would just fucking love. There's a short, it's so funny. It's not it's cute.
Okay.
Because you know, they're kind of criminals. I mean, they're doing like booze running in a time where that's illegal.
Mm-hmm.
So this little girl is involved with like, I mean, criminals and stuff. But she's so innocent and sweet, and there's a short where she's like trying to act all tough like them and stuff, and it's really cute. It was very good. I think you'd love you would love that one. But Lackadaisy, pretty cool. I think something to keep an eye on. I would love to know when season 1 is done where that could go.
Yeah.
I'm just so amazed that people can go like, I have an idea about Prohibition cats, and here's like a number of shows that are going to tell the story that I want to tell.
Yeah.
I can't fucking do that. I could never do that.
No, script writing is that's why we don't have a scripted podcast. Like we just come here and talk about whatever shit's on our mind. Like
yeah,
people that can craft a story like that and just know where it's going to end up. It's fascinating.
So keep that in mind. Just a little update from something we did earlier this month.
Cool. Well, to update you on my eternal quest for being able to go to a movie again.
Okay.
I was looking at the theater in Hot Springs because we were going to be up at Hot Springs for some shopping last weekend. So we're like, let's go to the movies because, you know, there were a couple good ones out that we covered in Friday Roundup. And I was like, let's see something. And so I go to Google and we're looking at the Hot Springs Theater. And I was like, what are these movies? And I thought I was like, maybe this is like a cool independent theater because I've never heard of these.
Ooh, they're doing old movies.
Yeah,
indie flicks. Okay.
What are these? So I hate this. They're showing a couple of like blockbusters. So we got Deadpool and Wolverine. We've got Transformers 1. Even Beetlejuice is there. The rest of them. So we have one with this greasy white dude in like aviator 70s nasty glasses.
I think I have an idea where we're going to go.
Dude, the title of the movie is Am I a Racist?
I think I'm pretty close with my guess.
Okay. So
can I take a guess before I hear the rest of these?
Yeah, absolutely.
Blockbusters? Angel Studios. Exclusively.
Yes. It's not directly Angel Studios, but everything in the
But it's that vibe.
They're showing Reagan, so you know That's the vibe that they're going for.
Yeah. Okay.
So we have Am I Racist, which can I just read you?
I need to see the post. I'm about to Google that, and I'm gonna get on the
Google
list.
that. I would
doing
Google Matt Walsh, Am I Racist? Because that's who the cast
I already
is.
did it because I typed in "Am I?" and it said "racist movie," and it's like the top thing.
Okay, there you go. So, from the white guys who brought you "What is a Woman?" comes "Am I Racist?" Matt Walsh goes deep undercover in the world of diversity, equity, and inclusion. Prepare to be shocked by how far race hustlers will go and how much further Matt Walsh will go to expose the grift, uncovering absurdities that will leave you laughing. It's not just a documentary, it's a social experiment.
Kelsey, it's playing here right now too.
Jesus Christ, it's an epidemic.
So it's not just you. You didn't like stumble upon like the gold mine. It's infiltrating all over. Yeah, it's like down the street from me too. And I'm so glad you said that, because when I searched it, it's like people also search for it, and I was like, what is a woman? Then you said it, so now I got to see what that one is. Is that a documentary?
I didn't even bother to look into that. I read this synopsis.
It is a documentary.
Of course. Does he go undercover as a trans woman? God.
Well, okay, so this is the short bit. I would love to see a long one like you had for that. But this says, so Matt Walsh, an American political commentator, sets out on a journey to understand the logic behind the gender ideology movement.
That is the tamest way that he could have been like, Matt Walsh goes to prove that what you got between your legs is who you are as a person.
Okay. So here's the IMDb one, which is like a little more.
Here we go.
Okay. Political commentator Matt Walsh explores the changing concepts of sex and gender in the digital age, particularly the transgender rights movement, anti-transgender bigotry, and what it means to be a woman. So this is a trans movie. It's a trans documentary thing.
But the way that this one is phrased is so much less in your face aggressive. Like that one, I would go see just based on that description, because like, oh, interesting, explaining like what does it mean to experience womanhood in these days, because womanhood now encompasses an array of things that are not just like, I have a vagina. Like,
yeah,
based on that description, not knowing anything else, I would see it. But based on this one, where the guy goes and talks about fucking race hustlers and exposing the grift of DE&I wouldn't see that.
But like the site that like wrote that one, what would they have written for what is a woman?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because I read two. Okay, because here's the IMDb Am I a Racist one.
Ready?
Okay. A man investigates diversity, equity, and inclusion practices, exposing absurdities through undercover social experiments. That sounds pretty tame again.
Maybe, yeah. I don't know, man.
I've never heard of this man.
No.
But all it keeps saying is political commentator for the politics.
I hate this guy's face. Like, I don't know who this man is, but he looks like one of those smug dudes who's like standing on campus with a microphone being like, prove me wrong.
He looked good in What is a Woman, and then in this one he does have that weird hair thing going on.
Yes,
like, what does that have to do with the experiment?
I don't know. He's in like a strange wig. It's creepy and gross.
He just like threw soup on women at a dinner.
Awesome. Are you watching a trailer?
It's like playing in the background of IMDb. And then he went to a place where it was like motorcycle people with like hearts and American flag tattoos on their arms. And I was like, what are we doing there? Ooh, that got rough. I don't think you want to watch this movie.
No.
That got rough. He went George Floyd in that trailer, and not in a good way. Anyway.
Okay. So that was one selection of movies. Next one on my docket was God's Not Dead, and God We Trust.
Oh, it's the new God's Not Dead.
Is that the new God's Not Dead?
Please don't.
Am I out of the loop?
Yeah, that was the whole thing that they found out that Hercules was like super right wing and stuff from Kevin
Oh,
Sorbo. Yeah, a lot of people
interesting.
turned on Kevin Sorbo because that's when it started coming out that he's like a Angel Studios kind of guy.
Huh. Okay. Yeah, so this one is just like in a time of profound political, civil, and spiritual turmoil, Reverend David Hill grapples with the crucial question: does God still have a place in politics? Nope. Never
It's
did,
got
never
a
does.
98 on Rotten Tomatoes right
Of
now.
course it does. These movies.
The other one didn't though. That had like a pretty middling score, but this has a
Okay.
straight up 3 on IMDb and a 98 on Rotten Tomatoes. That is a vastly different thing.
God, I just don't. I don't understand how movies like I know how they get made, freedom of speech, it's fine.
Well, yeah.
But how they get 98% on Rotten Tomatoes. Where's the freedom of speech in that? I feel like there's a lot of people that are getting left out of that rating.
I'm going to Rotten Tomatoes because it's 2 reviews.
Oh my god.
It's 2 reviews.
So the writer and the director.
Oh, that's the popcorn meter. That's not even the Rotten Tomatoes score because there's only 2 reviews, so it hasn't been certified fresh or rotten.
Wow.
It doesn't have enough reviews. That's the popcorn meter, which is not the same thing.
It's not even rated.
That's the audience score.
Okay.
So that's just, well, of course, people are just going to go say it's good.
Yeah.
With 500 plus ratings.
Man.
Very timely subject for this movie.
Very timely.
Praying the message will get out to Christians to vote in our elections.
Oh,
that's the first review.
God.
But no, this is like part 4 or 5, by the way, in this series.
I just looked at my coming soon, and I had to click on Average Joe because, you know,
Okay.
Please look up the poster for Average Joe. I can't with this. After a troubled childhood, a former Marine becomes a beloved high school football coach. However, his reputation comes under fire when he's fired for praying before each game. It's
this movie's from 2021. This isn't even a new movie.
This is coming soon to my local theater. God, we had
this is old.
Back before YMBToAP was on video, we had an episode where we were discussing what was the name of that fucking movie? It was Angel Studios' latest fair.
That was the child trafficking one.
Yeah, the like lies about how like Mexicans are coming in and trafficking all your children. Like we went on such a tangent about this movie that we cut out like probably 50 minutes of YMBToAP that we just never aired because it was unairable.
Sound of Freedom.
Sound of Freedom, that was it. My God. This is very Sound of Freedom. This whole theater is just.
But see, all those are playing at my same theater down the street, though. Like, they're just what's out, I guess, right now. They don't have a ton of show times.
Wild.
But, like, yeah, they're all here, too.
The poster for Average Joe, there's the sky is an American flag, and this old white man is kneeling on a football field that's also the lawn of the White House.
Okay, I'm going. This one says it's a Fathom event, so that's not even like a real release.
Oh,
and it sure is. That's a wild poster.
No.
So while Googling these, you get the cast. It's the same face. Like you can tell by the cast what this movie is. You know?
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Dude, yeah. I get TikToks about movies like this. I got one where it's a girl that's a virgin and she like gets her first job. She's like 25 or something.
Okay.
And she brushes up against like her boss's hand or something. And then she goes home and tells her family and they're like, you better pray everything away. And she's like, but I kind of liked it. And then they go, you're banished from the house. And they like kick her out of the house and she's like homeless. And then like the boss takes her in and then she's like, but we have to wait. And he goes, I'm a virgin too.
Oh, Jesus.
And then like they go back to the family and then there's a wedding. Like it was a whole thing. And this TikTok's talking about this movie and I'm like, whoa.
What
These
is
are
happening?
movies. These are
Like,
movies that are
what
out
does
there.
it take to get a movie made and put in theaters? I feel like we could do it. I feel like we could do it.
It's not a lot.
It's not a lot. All we need is a camcorder and just like a couple of friends and
Hey,
just
hey, Discord.
oh my God.
A little pre-amped early sneak peek to the ad break.
Here we go.
In our Discord, somebody just put that 28 years later, number 3 in that franchise is filmed entirely on an iPhone 15.
Uh-huh.
And that's going to be a fucking theatrical movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can do whatever you want, man. We just need the program to like edit it and stuff.
It's so weird how
what we should do. Okay.
Hamlet.
We're doing Hamlet.
Okay.
But
But
to save the whole like editing cost thing, we go for the gimmick of we shoot the entire movie in one fucking go.
Just one take.
So
one
we
long
set
take.
we set like all the props and stuff in different rooms of a house, and you just have to track and like people are running from room to room to like prepare, and you're gonna do all the scenes. People would eat that shit up on a local level.
Yeah, totally.
You know what I mean? But we could do it.
Do it.
We could fucking do it. I just need a mask that you can press that nose in again.
Let's go, Discord. Let's plan a movie, okay?
Okay, let's do it. God. That's gonna be the Zeitgeist event. Be in the movie.
What times do we live in? You know,
but
it's weird out here.
I can't look at these anymore.
I know.
I
need to find
reviews anymore.
A real movie theater that has actual movies. Like that one ain't it, apparently.
Like 6 movies and half of them are not something you want to see.
No, just some god agenda.
But like I said, mine was the same. Well, it at least had those movies, but it had more of a selection around that.
Yeah, I want more movies. Like if those movies were airing, but also like better movies were there, sure. But like we get Transformers, we get Reagan, we get 6 movies about Jesus.
But see, Reagan legit just came out though.
Yeah.
And I just didn't cover it in Friday Roundup because I didn't care.
Yeah, nobody cares.
Okay, so I'm going to look at mine real quick. Transformers, Beetlejuice. But see, I got Speak No Evil, the movie we discussed. A movie called Never Let Go. Deadpool, Wolverine. And then you hit Am I Racist? And Reagan. Ooh, then The Killer's Game. Remember the Dave Bautista movie?
Yeah.
That's not at yours. That's stupid.
No.
It just came out.
Yeah.
It's bullshit. Then we've got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 foreign films that are like Indian, like Bollywood movies.
That's what I liked about our theater.
That's
in the colony.
legit. That's cool. Yeah.
But they would show just like random Bollywood stuff all the time. And I think it's like new Bollywood stuff.
I know. That's so fucking cool. There's like 5 of these.
Yeah.
Okay,
there's
but I
always
don't have
just
your
like a
other
ton
2.
of showings. I don't know if they're like subtitled in English or what, but
these ones are, they say. So this one's Korean with English.
Oh.
What's Telugu? Telugu. Because the first one said Korean.
Oh.
And then what is that?
It's
it's
an Indian language.
Okay, so that would be our Bollywood. Like Malaysian. And then 2 more, so 2 from Tamil.
What's Tamil?
Yeah, Tamil spoken with English subtitles. Well, I mean, they look like Bollywood movies.
Okay.
But still.
Oh, Tamil is the official language of Sri Lanka.
So 2 Sri Lankan movies. That's legit.
Interesting.
This one looks good. I want to see this one. Man, that's cool. Yours needs to do some cool shit.
I know.
They would never play those. They would never play Bollywood there. There's no way. Could you imagine?
I don't think there's a brown person in like the nearest 150 miles to me.
I wonder if your theater will play Joker. Because that's a little progressive-ish.
Yeah, I would like to see that one. I want to see what Lady Gaga does, you know? I don't need to see Joker to see Foley do I?
Can you answer me that question?
What?
Did you even see the first one?
No.
Why do you want to see the second one so bad?
Because Lady Gaga's in it.
Because literally Taylor was like, I hate the first movie. I am pumped for part 2.
It's a musical.
But like, is it gonna be like? I'm just curious what it's gonna be.
Yeah,
you know,
everyone. I think it's gonna be one of those films that just divides people. Like you're gonna love it or you're gonna hate it.
Well, I mean, the first one's the same way. I love that movie, dude. This says genre: crime drama musical. What a what a combination.
I know.
Did I tell you about the absolute genius fucking marketing that they did?
No.
Oh. People don't even know it's marketing, and I already figured it out. I knew it immediately.
Okay.
Ready? Bruno Mars just put out a song with Lady Gaga.
Yeah.
Right? Okay, so step 1, Lady Gaga's in it. Potentially could be tied to this movie, right?
Okay.
It's called Die With a Smile. I was like, bro, that is fucking a movie that's going to be at the end credits of this film, and they have not put Joker on that marketing at all. It's just a song with Lady Gaga and Bruno Mars. And I guarantee this movie comes out and they're like, that's the theme for Joker 2 or something. And people will go, I already like that. So, I do want to see this movie. It's fucking brilliant.
I bet you're right. I have goosebumps right now thinking about like
that is guerrilla marketing to the best.
Because it's a love song too.
Dude, it's so a Joker 2 song.
Yeah. Okay.
Totally.
I'm excited about that.
And I do like that song. That song's pretty legit.
It fucking rips. Bruno Mars had bills to pay. Did you hear about his casino debts?
Okay. Those are false. I looked into it.
What?
MGM said, we don't know why people are saying this. This isn't true.
What?
Yeah, that's not a thing.
Hold on. Bruno Mars.
I looked it up. His like casino debts, and MGM came out with a statement that said he doesn't owe us money.
Huh.
It's not real, but it just is a thing. And so people are like, Lady Gaga is really taking care of him, giving him work in these trying times. And I was like, what happened to Bruno, dude? I know we don't talk about him, but hey, yeah, it's not real. None of that's real.
Weird.
So where did it come from?
I bet he just made a joke about it or something, and then people were like, "Oh my god, he's in debt."
Maybe.
That's so funny.
Yeah, that's not real.
Fascinating.
The thing that everyone thinks, not real. No one knows where it came from.
That's nuts.
But like the casino themselves had to go, this man has money. He hasn't wasted it here.
Yeah. Like I can't. Can you imagine getting $50 million in debt at a casino? What do you have to do?
Okay.
Is that one insane
He
bet?
can pay for it though. Like,
yeah, like
that wouldn't break him. There's no way 50 million would break Bruno Mars.
What's his net worth? I mean, it's gotta be.
What I'm doing.
It's gotta
be.
His
net worth is 175 million. He would be like, yeah, that hurts, but I'll just do a song with Lady Gaga. That wouldn't break him.
That's so funny.
That's so nuts. He had residency at Las Vegas too, so I mean, like they were paying him.
Yeah,
he would probably lose a bet, and they'd be like, "We just won't pay you for next week's show. It's fine."
I am positive that must have come from him being like making a joke at his residency or something, being like, "Oh, they have me here because I'm in debt to them."
Okay, so here's something from August that's like, where did the rumors of his debt come from? Now I'm really curious. That's his net worth. Blah, blah, blah. Why is Bruno Mars in debt allegedly? In March of 2024, News Nation reported that Bruno, who claimed in 2016 that he once supported himself as a professional poker player before he got famous, was in debt with MGM for $50 million. So this News Nation just said it because one time he said he was a poker player.
Cool. You don't have to have any credentials to make a movie, to make a news article. You don't have to have any proof. You
News Nation.
Shit and you
Why do we
out?
Because that's not Newsmax.
No.
So what's News Nation?
What is News Nation? It sounds very like Daily Mail.
Yeah, it doesn't sound that real. But anyway, so soon after they published the report, MGM denied the claims, telling people we're in a partnership with him right now. Like,
stop being mean to Bruno. We like him.
He is one of the world's most thrilling and dynamic performers. That's their quote. It sounds like
stop being mean to our
like their friend. I know.
He's dynamic.
Hang on. I'm gonna have to read it now, like as his friend from them. We're proud of our relationship with Bruno Mars, one of the world's most thrilling and dynamic performers.
This is like an Instagram post of a couple that has like rumors about their divorce or something.
I know. From his shows at Dolby Live at Park MGM to the new Pinky Ring Lounge at the Bellagio, Bruno's band of entertainment attracts visitors from around the globe.
Around the globe, guys.
Leave him alone.
Leave him alone. Quit being so mean to our boy.
The statement continued, our partnership is long-standing and rooted in mutual respect. Any speculation otherwise is completely false. He has no debt with MGM, and together we are excited to continue creating unforgettable experiences for our guests. We're having the best fucking time.
It's unforgettable. Oh
like,
my God.
They didn't just deny, they just came out singing his praises. We love him.
Bruno's so good. You guys don't get it.
Oh my God. They said how much they're paying him. They go, he makes $90 million a year off our deal, so he don't have to pay back fucking nothing, okay?
Oh man.
This is no okay. Anyway.
That's not the rails.
It's not real. It's not real. But Joker 2 is real, and it's gonna be crowned with Die with a Smile. Fucking watch. Call that shit.
I see that in the future.
Like literally the day it came out, Taylor goes, "You got to hear this new song." Bruno Mars, Lady Gaga, and I was like, "Oh, that's a cool pairing, right?" Song plays. I hear the name of the song, and I go, "That's a Joker Harley song right there." And she goes, "What?" And I was like, "That's for Joker 2." Absolutely. And she's like, "No, I don't think so." And I was like, all the people that hate part 1 and are really going to hate part 2 because it's a musical are going to love this song and go, "But I do like that song." And I've been jamming that song all summer. I'm seeing this movie.
Yeah.
It's a fucking... This is so the anti... Remember, okay, shit. Willy Wonka and Mean Girls. Let's hide it's a musical. This is how they're getting around it. We're going to make you like the song before you even see the fucking movie.
It's a guerrilla musical.
Yeah. Like, imagine if Mean Girls had released one of its songs just like as a single and people were like, that song slaps. And then you found out it was in Mean Girls. You'd be like, I got to go see Mean Girls. What else is in it?
Absolutely. Fully the best plan for marketing. I can't believe they didn't actually think of that.
We should be in marketing.
We should be in marketing.
We should be in marketing. We could sell, man.
We could sell so many movies.
You want to know?
All these ideas free.
I know. Shit, we need to keep all these in pre-ramble, man. These companies can pay us. They're gonna get them so cheap though. They pay us what, $5 a month, and they can make billions of dollars off the.
I just want to make a sandwich. You know.
Do you know what I learned today?
Tell me.
The lady who created the Nike swoosh was paid $35 for that logo.
No.
A child invented Venom, that drawing, and they bought it off him for like $5. They bought that design for $5, and it's fucking now a Tom Hardy $1 billion franchise.
And Tom Hardy was that child.
He's like, I'm getting it back. I love that character I drew that time.
I am that guy.
But speaking of selling,
tell me.
You want to know what's selling me?
Please.
PlayStation, man. Look.
You're all dressed up in your regalia.
Look, man. I'll admit when I've become an absolute hypocrite. Because I said that PlayStation Pro was so stupid. What a shit show.
Who would ever touch it?
Pay me to fucking want it. And they go, what if we make it gray? And I said, I'll drop $1,000 fucking dollars on that shit.
Please don't.
Literally immediately. I was like,
it's pretty nice.
I mean, I'll look at it.
I like it.
Okay, so go watch Friday Roundup, guys. All the pictures and stuff are there. You guys are probably listening to this anyway. You can't see our pictures. But, yeah, so they're using it as their 30th anniversary gimmick stuff. So they are putting the old color on it, the actual, like, red, green, and yellow, blue logo, which I have on mine. When I bought my PS5, people were selling stickers because the panel has like a blank space in it.
Oh, cool.
And so people were putting the sticker behind that, and then when you look through it, you see the OG colors. And I've had that sticker on there since like day 3 of having my PS5. So basically, now they're just going to sell me a whole console that already does it.
I love that though. I really love the look of it. Companies are cashing in so hard on like the millennial need for nostalgic stuff.
Yep.
And I'm right there with it. Like I want one of those great controllers so bad.
Oh, I'll have one of those, period, regardless. Yeah. But you can just buy that. That's fine. Yeah. But like, yeah, he did. The fucking president guy fucked me up because he was like, oh yeah, and then we're gonna have this controller, and so like the charge cord.
Yes.
He's like, you know, it's like he picks it up and he just like holds it and he goes, you know, you remember when you first got a PlayStation and like you had friends over and you all plugged in your controllers and you would do it like that. And I was like, I do remember that. And he was all like, we wanted to honor those friendships and the times of all those nights you spent with your friends. And I was like, you son of a bitch.
Shut up.
It's like, you're doing it. You really getting me. I'm into it. Like the charge cable literally almost moved me to tears because I was like, man,
it's cool.
I remember that because we don't even have cables now, you know? Like,
I know.
That's not a thing anymore.
Just press the little button, it goes boop and turns your shit on.
But like, it's also pointless because that bundle comes with the charging dock that doesn't use the cable. So what are you going to do with the fucking cable?
I just hold it. I don't know. It's cool.
I know. I would just run it on the wall up here in front of me and just be like, yeah,
it's nice.
I like that. But it's fucking cool. But so the bundle is ridiculous. So, okay. The system was $700, right? $699.99. I'm going to say that the bundle, of course, will have just a $699 console.
Do you think it will, though?
I mean,
or are they going to bump it to like $750?
I think it's still going to be $700.
Okay.
Because it's just colors.
Yeah, but they sold those fins in different colors.
That's true. Well, see, so that's the thing. That fin, I could buy. Okay, so you can get those colors and those fins for the model you own right now whenever this thing drops. So, like, really, that fin, I don't see how that can bump it up $50.
Okay.
I just don't think so. Because, like, your console's coming that way. You're not going to get the white panels now. So, you know, like, you're just getting one set of panels. So I think that knocks that money off.
Okay.
But they did raise the price of controllers the other week or so. I think it's in other countries, but still, a controller's $80.
Ugh.
That DualSense Edge is like $150 to $200.
Controllers are so expensive these days.
You know what? Let me see how much an Edge is, though. Because I'm pretty sure it's like $200. And I know it's so that's relevant because when you get that exclusive bundle thing, you get a controller and you get an Edge controller. Yeah. So let's say it's base price, you're already at $1,000.
Yeah.
DualSense Edge. The Edge. Plus the controller's not even good. Yeah, okay. That's a $200 controller. Okay.
Why is it so expensive? Is it like the equivalent of that Xbox like fancy metal one?
Yes.
Okay.
But like it's not as good.
Okay.
But they match the price. Like if someone else is selling a fancy controller for $200, then I'm selling one for $200.
Yeah.
But it's not as good. So that's why I don't have one. Like I have the Xbox one because it's so nice. Legit.
Yeah, it's got a good feel. It's weighty.
And I play the PlayStation pretty much exclusively in that respect. Didn't buy that thing because it's not worth it.
Yeah.
So, okay. So you get the $700 console, an $80 controller, a $200 controller, a $35 charging dock,
Bust out the
and then
calculator.
like the perks. So like the perks are just things that come with it, like the charge cable you're not paying for, the paper clip,
Really
the
fucking sick paper
other
clip.
stuff. It is, but what the I straight up like
what are
turned
you gonna use it for?
and was like, what could I fucking put that on?
Yeah.
What am I gonna do with it? What if that's all they have at like PlayStation headquarters? They
Oh
all
my
just
God.
have like P-shaped paper clips. That'd be a rad thing. Okay, but anyway. All right, so fine. We'll bust out the calculator. So we're talking base. And that's if we did just the price as it is, right?
Uh-huh.
Plus 35. That's $1,015. So let's say we're nice. We'll take $50 off because it's a bundle.
They won't.
That's $965 still.
Do you have in your mind like a price that you will pay for this and a price that you won't pay?
I will pay the $700 for that console. That's it.
Okay.
But you are forced to get all the extras.
Yeah.
And I don't really want those, so I don't really want the bundle. Honestly, I would never buy that bundle.
It's a lot.
I've never bought. Taylor will tell you, man. All these exclusive consoles that have come out in the history, PS3 did them, PS4 did them. I never bought another console. I always had mine, and I was good with that.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense. Like, I guess if you're getting into PlayStation 4 the first time.
Like, I'm pretty sure. Okay, so Ferdin got the Gears of War 3 Xbox 360.
Uh-huh.
But I don't think he had a 360. So, like, that's just the one he first got. But he never replaced it. He didn't go, oh, I'm going to get the Halo one next. Ooh, I'm going to get the Fable one next. Like,
right.
He bought in at one. It happened to be a collector's one. And then he was good.
Yeah.
I bought in at an original. Why would I buy the same console I have again? Because now it's got the God of War axe on it. That didn't make sense to me. But the controller did. Because that's cheaper. That's my flair, you know?
Yeah, that's one thing that I will shell out for is like custom different controllers.
Yeah.
Because like you're holding it. It's part of the experience.
Like, I'm looking at my controller.
Yeah.
You're usually not looking at the console half the time.
You're not just like staring at it as you play.
Yeah, but like you are like looking down at your hands sometimes, you know?
Yeah.
So honestly, if it was $100 more, if it was $800, I would consider it because it's a collector's thing. But anything over that, there's just, as a sane human, I can't justify that.
Yeah.
But if I had money to blow, why the fuck wouldn't I then? You know?
Yeah. If you didn't have a PS5 right now, would you buy into that?
Fuck yeah, I would.
Yeah. I think that's the market. Like I'm still struggling to see who the PS5 Pro is for because it's not really a consumer grade thing.
It's a super enthusiast thing. And Digital Foundry did release a video not too long ago because they were able to like get their hands on like the true stuff. Because you know how people are like, it's you know, compressing it in YouTube, you can't really tell.
Yeah.
So they got the legit stuff, and Digital Foundry is the people that critique all the graphics and all the hardware and the, you know, the brains behind it. And they were like, PS5 Pro is legit.
Okay.
If you care about this, you know, and it's like being able to zoom in 20 times and go, that's crystal clear when it wasn't when it zoomed in 20 times before. But does that matter to you? Yeah. Oh, but no, here's the thing though. It's clear like that. Plus I'm at a high frame rate. Really the perk is having the quality but keeping the performance. That's what the Pro's idea is.
Yeah, which they should have just like I know this is a stupid thing to say. They should have just built that into the first console. If you want the quality and the performance, like release it at the same time and not just like, I'm going to release a lesser version of this console that we have planned for in the future. And then in the future, we can charge up for it.
Like, this was the generation where we really got into, okay, do you want it to look exceptionally pretty?
Yeah.
Run at 30 frames? Or like it looks good at 60? And apparently they did like a survey and 75% of players always chose 60 frames looking worse. Everybody wanted performance over the quality.
Yeah, that's the natural inclination, I think.
That's what I picked every time. I wanted it to run smooth.
I think this generation of gaming really kind of failed gamers there because like even with the Xbox Series X and S, like you have all these different options and stuff. I just want to have like an Xbox. I don't want to have to pick which Xbox, which qualities are more important to me. Like I just want to have one that does it all.
Yeah, but I guess we're so advanced with it now. Like it's hard to, because if you just made it the way it was, you would need that $700 console because that's what we can do. So why wouldn't we do it that way then? You know,
this is why PC gaming is superior.
It's okay. Well, you can have console games that port there and they run like shit. I mean, Batman Arkham Knight is one of the worst PC ports in the history of gaming. That like to this day, it still barely runs.
It all just depends on like the people that are making it.
Yeah, like I mean, you can have a game that runs flawless on PlayStation and PC, sucks on Xbox, and then for some reason, you know, PC was like, "Yeah, we didn't need it. PlayStation sucks." Like, it's literally just a grab bag of who put in the work on what version of the system,
right?
And that's why you shouldn't make it for all three, because then you can just focus on one and do it, you know. But yeah, I'm shifting. I'm definitely not doing it. I do think that I would trade mine in and get the slim, but in the gray.
Okay.
That's my sweet spot, I think. Because I want a smaller one.
Yeah, because it's fucking huge.
I've always bought a smaller PlayStation. PlayStation 2, I had the big one, got the small one. PlayStation 3, had a big one, got a small one. PS4, had a big one, bought a bigger one. That was kind of the opposite. But still, I would like to go down in size, and I've always enjoyed the slim. But I was like, why buy another system? But if I can, but GameStop is going nuts. They're basically buying PS5s for the price they are. They'll give you almost $400 for a PlayStation 5 right now.
Whoa.
Yeah, like $357 or something.
That's wild.
And then I could just buy a slim and basically pay $100. So I'm basically upgrading a little bit to a smaller form factor.
You should do that.
I'm kind of debating that, but now I'm glad I didn't do it because I want to do it for that gray one.
Yes.
I want that gray one.
Gotta have the gray.
So anyway, I'm a corporate shill for PlayStation. I'm sorry. Let's take a break because I got me heated.
Let's do it.
Let's do that.
Oh, you think you know what happened to me? Look, I'm back, and I'm about to unearth all the secrets in Old Cove. So do a little refresher on Season 1 and get caught up before Season 2 arrives. Trust and believe. You don't want to miss what's coming.
Welcome to Severed, a podcast suite that offers a rotation of content centered around true crime to paranormal cases. Severed True Crime covers high to low profile true crime cases like the Westfield Watcher, The Staircase, The Keepers, and other binge-worthy favorites on Netflix. Severed Paranormal peers into the corner-moon windows of the Amityville Horror House, the Conjuring House, and other mysterious cases, locations, and urban legends.
I'm Harry Chambers.
And I'm Drew Hudson. We want you along for this investigative and haunting roundup. Scare you soon.
Hi, I have a question for you. Are you loving this episode of YMBToAP? Well, you can get more and more and more hours. So many of the hours by going on over to patreon.com/YMBToAP. That stands for You Must Be Thinking of Another Podcast. That's the podcast you're listening to or watching right now. You can sign up to be a patron. The patrons are our buddies. They help us make movies and get us into theaters nationwide. We're going to be everywhere filming on a Pixel 9 or whatever I've got. I forget at this point. Patrons are our best friends, and they provide us with all the good energy that we need to make this beautiful show for you guys. If you want to get in over there, you can do so for just $2 a month at the Discord. If you want to invest a little bit of more cash, we'll give you a little bit of more content, and you get the $5 preamble mini episode. We do a miniature episode. This episode was pretty unminiature. I think it was like 25 minutes, which is pretty good size. So if you're interested in like just another half hour YMBToAP in your week, I would get into that preamble tier. But if you want an extra beefy amount of content each and every month, you can get into the $10 Zeitgeist tier, and that is where you get an extra review from us. We did it this month.
Finally.
We've done the Has Been Hotel. We did Has Been Hotel. Hell of a Boss. We did Hell of a Boss. Sorry, yes. I keep confusing them. We did Hell of a Boss season 1. So if you guys are interested in watching that, because remember that in the Zeitgeist tier, you get to watch the thing with us, and then we react to it in real time. So check it out. It was fun. It was a good time. And don't forget, of course, about our website. You can visit over there and see all of our content in one space. You get the Friday Roundup, you get the episodes, you get the website, which is,
Just look at that website, man.
Look at it. You can go to our Redbubble from there, where we have all of our stickers and our cool little like paperweights that you can get to weigh down all your papers that you're clipping together with your PlayStation paper clips. It's a good time. It's a good place. It's a good podcast, and we thank you so much to all of our supporters. We love you guys, and it means the world that you stay and you sometimes pay to hear this. It's weird, and we are happy that we have you. So let's get you on back to that regularly scheduled YMBToAP content.
And then don't forget, sometimes I solicit our people for help with things. And this is one of those times. I'm going to tell you what's been going on.
Okay.
Bro.
How
long have we been doing this show?
5 years and 5 months.
Okay. Over half of that time, I've been trying to get this computer that we're doing all this on to Windows 11.
Yeah.
That's how long I've been doing it.
It's a long time.
And I can't fucking figure it out.
No.
So basically, I just want to go to Windows 11. I like it. I built this computer, though, so I guess settings are weird because of that. And now the only thing I need is for it to go to secure boot, which is like a different way that you tell it to boot up, right?
Yours doesn't boot into secure mode?
No.
Weird.
It's apparently unsupported is the thing now that I'm finding out. What's secure about it? Okay, so like what's different with yours then?
I don't fucking know. I don't have Windows 11 because I don't want it.
Oh, I fucking want it so bad. I want it so bad.
I'm happy with how mine runs right now. I don't want to interfere with that.
I love updates.
I'm the opposite.
So much. So actually my work computer, I was just like scrolling through this thing and it was like, oh yeah, Windows 11's a thing because they're not going to support Windows 10 by the end of next year. So like you're going to have to be on Windows 11 soon. Like it's going to be forced upon you, right?
Okay.
And I was like, okay, cool. And I was like, but if you want it now, you can have it. So I did it at work, right? And so now I'm actually like getting to use it like in a work setting as well. Windows 11 fucking slaps, dude. I love Windows 11.
Okay.
All the edges rounded. Yeah, so I was telling Big Beef Stu at work about it, right? And I was like, Stu, just come over one day. Just come over and look at it. And he's like, am I going to notice a difference? And I was like, yeah, dude. Rounded.
See, look. The corners, not rounded. Now they're rounded.
That's the Windows. Yeah, look, that's Windows 11 right there. No. But like, that's legit like one of the big things. It's just everything's fucking rounded.
Why do you want this?
I love rounded things, I guess. It's different. No, it's It's a little snappier in how like it does stuff when you like drag windows. You know how like you drag it up to the top and it like expands it to the whole window size?
Yeah.
It kind of tweaks how that works. Like when you drag it up, it'll give you like options so you can like drag it up and then choose to like pick an app already to split it in half on a page, and you can do threes. You can do like all
Yeah.
in one motion now.
My
Like,
work has that, and it's fine.
yeah, like there's interesting things, but I haven't used it a lot. I've only had it for a week now,
Hmm.
but I still like it. I just like new updates. New updates are great, and we'll get to another one in a minute. But I went Windows 11. Secure Boot's a problem, and I gave up on it. I gave up because after a year, it wasn't happening, right?
Uh-huh.
So it's been a year since I've researched it, and I was like, I got the thing in my work computer, so I was like, I fucking want it on mine again. So I go look it up, find a new video. Does this make sense to anybody in this world? If you are watching or hearing this and this makes any sense to you, fucking help me out, man.
Get in the comments.
My boot drive, my C drive that has the OS on it,
Das Boot.
is in MBR.
What's
and
that?
I need it to be master boot record.
Okay.
But I need it to be GPT. And that one, I don't know what it stands for.
Chat GPT.
So I did all these things where you convert it because basically it has to be converted to that format. But the method I found loses none of your data.
Okay.
So I was like, perfect. That's great. They don't have to do anything. Now it won't work. So I was like, you know what? I am finally getting desperate. I pay for the Best Buy Total Tech thing. I was like, I'm going to go to Geek Squad and I'll
Why
have
do you
them
pay
help
for
me.
that?
Because you get free warranty plans on anything you buy for like 2 years.
I've
So it's
never.
great.
I always go for like the company
Remember?
warranty.
Yeah. But do you remember the whole Best Buy thing that people do? You buy like headphones and then like you like say they're broken like right before the warranty goes out, and then they
Oh my
can't
God.
give you those anymore, so they have to give you the next model for free, and that's how people are
What?
keeping up. That's the whole Best Buy hack that's been going on for years, man. People buy a device once and they just fuck over the system, and that's why these businesses are going out of business.
Okay, cool.
But anyway, they're giving me the warranties for free, so I didn't pay to have to do that. But I haven't done that, so I'm still rocking these 2001 Yabras that I got here.
Man.
But anyway, so I was like, I'm going to go to Geek Squad. But remember, you can't call Best Buy.
Right. Oh my
They had
God.
no
they took their
fucking
phones
phones.
out. That's so stupid.
Yeah, so I just went to the store. I just went in and I was like, look, I'm just going to ask a question. I have to stand in the Geek Squad line.
Did you bring your whole PC with you? Like buckle it in?
No, I just wanted to ask a goddamn question.
Yeah.
I stand in there. I walk up and I go, I just want to ask you a fucking question, dude, because I can't call you. And he's like, word, what's up? And I go, okay, here's the thing. I want Windows 11, and I say the MBR GPT thing, and he goes, yeah, it's probably just because the TPM's not on there. So if you can just bring it in, we'll check the TPM, and then, we'll go from there.
I love it when people speak in acronyms that I don't have any concept of.
Do you know how many 3-letter things this process involves?
Too many.
I need secure boot in the BIOS from MBR to GPT if the TPN works because of the CPU on the motherboard. Like all this fucking shit, right?
Okay.
So I was like, how long do you think that'll take? Because this was the day before we were going to do Hell of a Boss.
Yeah.
Right? I was like, if you can do it like now, potentially. But if you say anything over, you can stand here and watch me do it, we're not fucking doing it, right?
Uh-huh.
Well, you got to bring in your computer and then we'll see. I was like, okay, cool.
I don't like that answer.
I took my computer apart. I brought it in and I said to myself, I was like, I guarantee he's just going to say, we wipe the drive and put Windows 11 on there.
Uh-huh.
That's going to be the solution. So I put the thing up there and I go, not talking TPM guy, MBR to GPT kind of thing. And he's like, yeah, we're going to check for the TPM. And then he goes, oh, yep, I'm in the bot. Yep, the TPM is not supported on this motherboard. So what we can do, We can wipe the drive. So like end goal is you just want Windows 11, right? And I was like, well, yeah, that's the end goal, but how we get there is important to me.
Yeah.
And he goes, yeah, we can just wipe the drive and then just like force it on there. Like Windows 11 doesn't really care about this kind of shit, so we can just force it on there, you know? And I go, let's say I did that. How long would it take? And he's like, I remember. It's just updating the OS. I did it on my work computer. It took 3 hours. 2 hours to download and like 30 minutes to 45 minutes of just restarting off and on.
Yep.
So it's like a 3-hour process, roughly, to me. He goes, yeah. I'm thinking about 4 or 5 days, and then we could have it back to you.
What in the world are they doing to it?
And I said, well, I need it for tomorrow, so I'll get back to you. And I'm never getting back to them.
Nope.
So now it's come to this. It's the principle of the matter, dude. There is a way to do it my way.
Yeah, there's got to be.
I don't want to wipe the drive and do it because you can convert the thing and do it yourself. That's how I fucking want to do it. I don't want to take the easy way out. I want to do it the right way.
Please, for the love of God, somebody tell this man how to do it.
And I don't know any fucking computer people. I have nobody that will come do this thing.
Yeah.
I've asked people I know, and it's been like, I haven't done that part or something, you know? Like, there's always like, somebody doesn't know this piece.
Yeah.
I need someone. What do you want? What do you want? You want to come over and raid my Blu-ray collection or something? Go for it. Help me do this. And I can't find nobody. I'm going to have to get on like a DFW, like, computer Reddit or something and be like, who will come to my house?
I wonder if
come
you
to
could
my house.
Like Discord with Richard or something, because I mean, I feel like he could probably make it happen.
Do you know how many Reddits? Dude, it's come down to, if you got to research it, I don't want to be involved now, because all the research you're going to do, I already did. And I did all those solutions.
Yeah.
I shrank the volume. I did so much shit. I went down so many Reddits, watched people say, that worked for me. That same solution didn't work for me. And they never got resolution. So I'm like, that's going to be me. I've done this long enough to know where I'm defeated. And I'm fucking defeated now.
Just build a new PC.
That's my option. And that was always what I thought it'd be. But if I do that, I was always going to give this one to Taylor. And now I got to get it on Windows 11.
Well, if you get a new PC, you can wipe that drive and make it happen.
I can. And that's fair. But I don't want to spend $2,000 to fix this problem.
No.
So anyway, Geek Squad, fucking... Oh, I didn't even tell you why they suck.
Tell me. I thought you did.
I'm fucking standing there with my fucking desktop, you know.
Yeah, you bring in the whole goddamn unit.
Yeah, so I'm holding it because I ain't putting that shit on Best Buy's floor. I don't know where it's been. Yeah, so I'm holding it. It's heavy. And these people are waiting, and this guy finally walks out, and he goes, yeah, whew, I really can't figure out what's going on. He brought out like an iPad or something, right? He goes, yeah, I really can't figure out what's going on with this thing. You know, like it wouldn't even turn on for me. So best option is you probably got to buy a new one. And then she goes, the problem wasn't that it won't turn on. It's that it wouldn't charge. So it's probably just dead now.
Oh my God.
And that's why it won't turn on. And he goes, that does make a lot of sense. But I don't really know what to do with it because it wouldn't turn on. So best bet, just trade this one in and get a new one. Yep. All right, see you later.
Geek Squad is just a buy a new one.
And I
squad.
fucking knew he wasn't going to be able. That's why I was like, he's going to tell me to just wipe this drive. He probably just had to clean the charging port. You get those TikToks, right? Where they just like put hot glue in there and they rip all the dog hair out and stuff.
I have not seen those, but
oh, I'll send you some of those. I get a lot of them.
I want to see that.
I bet that's all it was. And he just goes, whoa, it won't turn on.
I don't know. I can't figure it out.
So anyway, I don't like them. And I still don't know how to get this on Windows 11. And I probably will never do it. It's just not going to happen.
Good time.
But I did get a bunch of people on Apple to get their heads out their asses.
Yes, finally.
Not really, because there are several people with iPhones that will be like, I'm going to kick his ass because he said that. But I love you guys. And your head wasn't in your ass because you did update. No. I had heard that iOS, Android, Apple was going to put out, because remember they lost that lawsuit. Where they had to change from lightning cords to USB-C, quit having proprietary stuff. Something happened with the App Store that I don't remember. Like they had to change some kind of way they operate in there. But since I don't have one, I don't have to deal with it, so I don't care.
I wonder if that has anything to do with how the payments in the App Store work, like with the Patreon thing that we're...
Probably.
Because
like they had to change a lot of stuff. And I think that's why that Apple Arcade kind of shit the bed. Because like that was something through their App Store kind of thing.
Yeah.
But anyway, right around the end of that, they were like, hey, you got to quit like making texting hard for people.
Yes.
So like by law, get on RCS, which is the current platform, and quit acting like a piece of shit.
Yeah.
So everybody with, I think, an iPhone 12 and up could get this iOS thing and do RCS texting, which you and I have been doing for about a year now.
Yeah.
It's been a minute.
Well, no, because I had problems, remember, when I was trying to switch over to
that's true.
RCS, and it was like, well, you can't text iPhones at all anymore now. And then I switched back to not RCS. It's like, you can't text anybody. So it was this year at some point. But
okay. Well, I've been on it for a minute, and I quite like it. I like it.
Yeah. I was never on it because I was in Textra, and Textra doesn't do RCS.
That's right, because I swapped to Google Messages.
Yes.
There is some episode out there with me going through the saga of all the texting apps I tried to do.
Yes.
And I did settle on Google Messages, and it is fucking phenomenal.
It is.
But so, everyone I know has iPhones, except for you.
Yep.
And like one other person. So I was like, man, like my solution has been use Facebook Messenger. Go to Messenger. You can send videos. You can do all the same stuff. Like that is the way RCS would be just on your normal messaging all the time.
Okay.
But now it's there, so I don't have to use the Facebook stuff because I'd rather not use the Facebook stuff.
Yeah.
You know, Facebook is me. But so I had everybody do the update. I was checking my mom's phone like constantly because she'd send me videos of like Tenzin or Bulbasaur and be like, isn't this cute? And I'm like, it's a potato. I don't know what you're talking about.
Pixels. I can't see anything in there.
And that is their fault. That's an iPhone thing.
Mm-hmm.
But everyone thinks that's our fault. And that always made me angry. We
I
didn't do anything.
It's not our fault that we're not on your proprietary system from the dinosaur age.
Yeah. So it got updated. I had literally like I came up with a copy paste text that I sent to everybody I know with an iPhone. And when they did the update, their texting would change and go like, RCS is on now. So like I knew when you did the update, and I'm sorry that that's really creepy. But I was just like, I'd go into a text like, didn't say it. They didn't update yet. Nope, they didn't either. Oop, this person did.
You'll have to send me your boilerplate so I can send it to my sister because she hasn't updated hers yet.
Okay. But man, I tested it immediately when my mom did it, when my brother did it. He's so fucking stoked. He can send me like videos of my nephew riding his dirt bike and stuff now.
Hell yeah. And now we can react to messages and it ends up like a real reaction.
Yes. Yeah. Because, okay, so I was testing it with Haley.
Mm-hmm.
And so she sent happy birthday to me because I guess that's a big thing that they do on iPhones. It like does a whole party thing.
What? Does that happen on ours?
I'll text you real quick. But so,
happy birthday.
So like she sent me happy birthday and it threw a party on my phone.
What the fuck?
It was really weird.
Happy birthday.
Okay, let me see. You said happy birthday to me. Nothing happened. I don't know if like they have to like do it a certain way, but it did it for New Year's too.
Interesting.
So I wonder if it's only if it comes from an iPhone person.
Huh.
Or I got to see how they do it. So all of you with iPhones listening, I will be watching how you do that.
Yeah.
I want to know if it's like a certain like sticker we got to send or something.
Yeah.
You know? But so yeah, she did it, and it like exploded in like confetti and stuff on my phone screen. It was weird.
Fun.
But so we did that. We tested it, and then I made one person mad though.
Why?
Mary, that has been on the show before, doesn't really like change very much.
Mm.
And if you were on iPhone 14 or 15, it literally redid everything on the phone. It's got new apps. It changed the colors of things. It changed the camera roll. And she was like, everything sucks, and she hates everything about it. And I was like, but we text pretty. And she doesn't care.
Yeah, that's like half the reason I don't ever update my shit, because like I don't want it to be different.
I want it to be so fucking different all the time. Fucking make it different all the time. I never want to know what's going on. It's the best.
Get on your toes.
So there's a new update coming to Android soon, and they're already showing what it's gonna look like and stuff. I want it. I want that new battery icon. It's cool. I like it.
Battery. Ooh. When
they're gonna change how the battery looks.
Okay, so your battery, when you like see it up in the top corner, is there a number on yours? I don't know if this is a pixel thing or if this is.
Okay, there's a number next to mine.
Okay, I don't have the number, just in my regular screen.
You have to enable it in the
Well, if
menus.
I pull it down, it's there.
Well, I don't know now because it's already on, but like that's the thing that I have to go do on mine. I have to go to a setting and say show battery percentage and turn that on. But it's not in the battery. The new icon will have it's going to look more like the iPhone one, where it's like the battery sideways now, and then it says the number inside.
Okay.
And then it'll change colors based on if it's, fully charged, getting low, or red like it's dying.
Okay.
I like that. It's just different, and it's something.
Something different.
And
you like the shiny new stuff.
And rounded edges.
It's important.
You got to round every edge to make it exciting.
How round is your phone? Is your phone like particularly round?
Yeah, it's pretty round.
It's pretty round.
That's pretty round.
Mine's very round.
I'm showing you guys everything. Plus, I got a new phone case and stuff. So
shiny.
Yeah, it's nice. But that's the thing that happens. So if you are an iPhone person and you've had this problem with your Android friends, there is an update on your phone for iOS 18. There were 2 updates when I did it for others. There was 17.7 or 18. Just go to 18. And you can get RCS texting unless you are a fan of things staying exactly the same. Then don't do it.
Okay.
But you can never avoid it forever. So why not just jump into the change now?
Yeah.
And prepare yourself. You know what I mean? That's my thought process. Just do the change now, and then I'm learning it, and we're good to go.
Just do it and get used to it.
Exactly. Because they're going to do it to you by force, so you might as well go out on your own terms.
Yeah, I hate it when an update gets forced on you, and you're like, I wasn't ready.
So just never be ready, and just do it. First day.
Okay. Well, I have a weird little story about
Whoa. Hello there.
What happened?
I don't know, but it moved me over there. Yoink.
Okay. The internet.
Yeah, that was weird.
Or something. Okay, we're good.
You had a weird little story about something.
Yeah. Okay. I have a weird story about 2 of my interests, my niche interests colliding together. So it's weird. I wouldn't consider either of these niche, but like it's weird to see them together. So
I mean, the fandoms themselves are pretty niche. Like,
yeah,
you were into that thing. Like, if you're into Lego, you're into Lego. You know,
and if you're into Formula One, you're into Formula One.
Oh yeah, so it's kind of niche.
Yeah. So I've always coveted. There's this like I've only ever seen it at a couple of Walmarts, but there's this like beautiful Lego set that is the Mercedes car, and Mercedes is my team. Like that's the team that I follow and root for. So it's a really like nice version of their Formula One car, and it comes with a little like minifig too, and a little Mercedes outfit, and it's just cool as hell.
Is it that $200 one?
Yeah, it's $220, which is why I've never been a bullet on it, because like I can't justify just buying a car for that money.
But I mean, it is. I mean, we've built several Lego.
We have
on our show for Zeitgeist stuff, and as Legos go, that's pretty cool looking, man.
It's pretty cool. I might treat
it's
myself
kind
to
of
it for
intricate.
My birthday at some point or something. It looks nifty and I like it. And okay. I've not bought it and I've always wanted it, but I saw a news story the other day that Lego and F1 are now going to collaborate, and they're going to have stuff for each of the 10 teams on the grid. So I'm like, really? That's cool. And they've also said something about like how Lego is going to be on site at some of the F1 races, and then they're going to be like doing stuff there. So I'm like, I wonder what. And
okay.
I don't have any like details on whatever's going on with it, but they're partnering, and I kind of hope that they also are going to be making like sets for a pit lane or something, you know, like build your own pit. And
ooh, like how they do like some of the scene type ones.
Yeah, like have
like a smaller scale.
Yeah, have like a pit that you can build with a little car, and like have the mechanics in there working on it, and have like cool little pieces, like little tire irons and stuff. I think that would just be a good time. And I don't know like what they're going to plan to do, but Lego and F1 have like a partnership plan. Like they made an announcement on the Lego website, and they're like, Formula One.
Really cool. Because like here's one for like a McLaren car, and it's got like the fig, but he's on like the pedestal with the gold trophy and stuff. Like that's fun.
It's cute.
You know. Oh, dude, a pit crew one would be so fucking cool, dude.
I want a pit crew so bad. I think that would be really awesome. And like, imagine if you could build a pit crew for each of your teams. Like if you're a fanatic or something, you know, and you want like a whole race stage thing, you could get the 10 different sets for the 10 different crews and like build each one and connect them together. So you have like a full pit lane.
So there is a pit crew one.
Oh my God.
But it's not a new one, so we'd have to figure out what it is, but it's a Ferrari F1 pit set.
Okay.
We need to look up that one and see how much.
And these are like...
It says $350, because I bet it's old.
Oh yeah, it must be old then.
Yeah, like I bet it's something that you can't get anymore, so...
Okay. But yeah, I mean, that's a small set. That one's for 7 and up. The new Mercedes is for like 18 and up or 16 and up, which is the highest rating on Legos.
Hardcore shit.
Yeah, because it's like a couple thousand pieces and it's really intricate kind of stuff. And I just want to build it so bad.
That Ferrari pit set one goes for $200 to $250 right now.
That's nuts.
It has to be like some coveted old one.
Yeah.
Know? How do you know when one came out? Oh,
probably
right there on their website. It says 2004.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
20
this set
years
came
ago.
out 20 years ago.
That's fucking old.
That's nuts. That's before the Lego movie, man. Before they really popped off. So, see, it has been done. So you know they can do it bigger and better today.
Yeah. I want bigger and better. I want like complicated Lego sets.
Dude, remember when we went to the Lego store? They had like where you could like make people's faces in like portraits and stuff. Like that's huge.
Man, I love Lego so much. I want to build something so bad.
Dude, I so don't get excited for Legos.
Oh God, I love them so much.
Someone at work has like Legos and they're like, "You like Legos, right?" I'm like, "Eh." I appreciate them. I just don't want any of them because I have to make so much space for it.
I know. Now that we have like a couple of cabinets where they're like lighted cabinets that are meant to display like fine china or something, but I'm putting fucking Legos and Star Wars figures in them. Now that we have those, we have like space to add a couple more cool pieces because we consolidated like most of our stuff into small spots.
I guess it's not even really boomers. People before boomers. So it was the silent
generation, yeah.
They love their china. They love their tiny spoons and stuff. And we like our little plastic bricks and our little plastic soulless-eyed figures, you know?
Yes.
That's our Precious Memories.
Oh my God, Precious
Remember
Moments.
those things?
Yes,
Precious
so
Moments.
spooky.
That's it.
My God.
Yep.
Those
And that's what
big-headed babies.
our kids will be like, what are these? Like, this is a Funko.
This is a Funko Pup, and it's very special edition gay R2.
Wow, the world was interesting when you was a little kid. I got this as an adult kid.
Yeah, I was a full-grown human with a salary when I bought that.
But sure, yeah. Well, I want to see the sets when they get announced because I was just on their site too, and there were no sets on there because I wanted to see some of them. So
you know what else
they're
going to have? Oh, but they're going to have like, okay, so for each different race, they have specific different trophies, and some of the trophies are really, really pretty. Like there's this one, I think it's Bahrain. It's like a vase, like a blue and white porcelain vase that you get. It's just amazing. Like the trophies for F1 are next level shit, and they're so unique. I was looking at NASCAR trophies the other day.
Oh, that's actually pretty cool. Let me share my screen with you.
I was looking at NASCAR trophies. Do you know they give away a fucking grandfather clock for one of those races? Oh, that's not the one I was thinking of, but that one's pretty.
Oh,
yeah, it's like a full grandfather clock.
This guy, right?
That must be Bahrain, yeah, but that's not the one I was thinking of. There's one that's like a porcelain vase. It's blue and white. But like all of them are so cool like this. They're all different and unique and just really pretty.
Dude. Like the way they do Star Wars helmets, but do all the trophies?
Exactly.
That would be legit.
It would be so fucking cool.
I'm just gonna do F1 trophies. Oh, here's a whole collection. That's Sega. That's not it, man. Well, I mean, they could have sponsored something, actually. So wait, you said it was blue and something?
Yeah, there's like a blue and white vase. I can't remember which race it's for.
I'm just gonna type in blue. This one? Right here?
Yeah, that's the one. Isn't it pretty?
That's really cool, man.
Which one is that one for?
It doesn't say.
Oh.
Hungarian,
yes, okay. Yep.
That's legit. Dude, can you imagine one that's just like a Fabergé egg? This one's a gorilla holding a tire.
What is that?
Hang on, let me blow that up for you guys. He's just.
What is on the bottom of this one? I have to see what this is actually for.
It's a Grand Prix in France.
Okay.
A Grand Prix right there in France. Yeah, because that's the French flag.
French flag.
See, you know how you brought me The Sopranos in a weird way?
Uh-huh.
I think you brought me F1 in a weird way, and I'm like, ooh, what's going to be the thing? These are weird. Look at this one. I love this one. This is Japan. I love that. Yeah.
That's pretty.
That's fucking rad.
Their trophies are so cool.
I like that. I could look at these an entirely too long amount, so I'm not going to do that.
Okay.
Well, anyway, with that, do you want to find some Lego space? You want to go look for room for Legos?
Yes, let's pit this car.
Fine, let's do it. Well, if you love this episode, please tell a friend. Word of mouth is the best way to get the good YMBToAP into fresh new ears. We release weekly every single Monday, as you can see from this awesome dude right up here. If you're watching it, if you're listening, you should probably go watch it real quick. But the Every Monday truck, love this guy. He has not failed yet. As Kelsey just said, 5 years, 5 months running. That's fucking nuts. It literally is so weird to me whenever I think about it. Because it feels like yesterday.
I know.
And there's that much. I mean, this is episode 277.
Which isn't even taking into account every other episode we've done that's not numbered.
Yeah. Between interludes, every pre-ramble.
Friday roundup.
Just a lot, dude. There's just a lot. It's
a lot of content, guys.
We do a lot of stuff. But if you want to come talk to us about this stuff, go on over to Instagram, YMBToAP. Go over to TikTok even. Check out some of the little shorts we do. Leave us some comments in there. I've been seeing those pop up a little bit more lately, so we've been having some good conversations out there. Go check that out. But if you're in the know, like Kelsey said, you can go on over to the Discord through the Patreon, sign up for $2. Come chat with us right now. Show us your favorite F1 trophy. I want to know your favorite trophy. Because golf trophies are weird too, but like I don't remember what they look like these. These are kind of more cool. I like.
You've never seen a golf trophy? I'll have to look those up later.
Oh, they got weird. Every single tournament has their own trophy as well, and they're always, but they're never like these seem like they're open. I mean, that's a vase. You could put something in it. All those are solid. You know, it's just weird. But I want to know if anyone can help me with my Windows 11 situation. I would appreciate you so much. Mayhaps even if somebody can fix it, free Discord for a period of time. I'll figure that out.
There we go.
I will think of something, but like if you can help me, you'll get something, man. Definitely. I pay my people what they deserve. Let us know what your favorite movie is that Kelsey should go see at her new movie theater. Because I know somebody's seen one of those. Which is the one she should go see?
Am I a wolf?
Am I a wolf? I might have to download these and just see what they're about, man. I didn't give it money.
You're going to brain rot.
I just got to know. Let me know if you're on iPhone, you got the new thing. And if you guys have seen Lackadaisy as well, I want to know what you guys think and if you're excited for the new season that could potentially happen. I just want to tell you guys I love you. I love you so much, whether you're a patron or someone that's just listening that you do every week and we don't even know who you are. I just want you to know I love you. We both love you. We think you're so cool and we wish that we could talk to you somewhere. Leave us a comment somewhere. Just say, long-time listener, but I don't want to give you money. And we'll be like, cool, we love you.
We appreciate it.
You're great.
Yeah, okay. Our riddle dude is The Grim Reaper Blows the Horn by Farage. Please check him out on YouTube. And as always, thank you from the bottom of our hearts so much for listening, and tune in next time to get the answer to that burning question. Did the cats and Lackadaisy hurt each other? Because I can't handle it if the cats hurt each other.